going, guys? Today on F2P, welcome back to some more Hearthstone part number 6. So, this time around, if you couldn't tell by the title, the new expansion was just announced, and also there was a brand new patch today, Tuesday. Not even Tuesday. Wow, I'm so used to it being Tuesday, but it's actually on a Monday. So, yeah. So I'm recording this March 12th. So there you go. So they had a brand new patch for Arena and for the upcoming expansion, which is, if we go to the shop really quick. Hello? The Witchwood. So this is gonna be the brand new expansion coming mid-April. So should be fairly interesting. And hopefully I won't get flack for about to do this, because I'm gonna go, I guess, give my little review of what's happening and what's gonna happen. So literally search up Hearthstone. It's a great website to see all the latest news, or you can check Reddit, because why not? So the Witchwood is Hearthstone's next expansion. It'll be the first expansion of the Year of the Raven. So there's been 2 new keywords that are going to be introduced. Echo, these cards can be cast multiple times in the same turn. Rush, these minions can attack other minions the same turn they are played. Charge, but not overpowered. And Charge allows you to attack first thing. There'll be a new version of Dungeon Run called Monster Hunt with 4 unique heroes. What else? We'll be given 3 free card packs and a random class legendary when it arrives. There's gonna be okay, so I'm gonna quickly give my brief thoughts on the cards that have been revealed. These are the cards that these are the 6 cards that have been revealed so far for the next expansion. First off, as Alina Sophie, 7 mana 3/3 battle cry. Replace your hand with a copy of your opponent's. So I'm gonna give my thoughts both on ranked / constructed, which is what we're trying to go for, and arena, which I will also do one. I will draft 1 arena. It's changed a lot. So basically, you get the same hand as your opponent. So they know what you have, you know what they have. So I don't know. I don't think it's not a good card. It's a really cheesy card. Blizzard usually also likes to make some really cheesy cards, but this one's also no exception. It will not see play in constructed, because why would you play? Okay, first off, it's a 7 mana 3/3, really weak stats, and the battle cry is maybe insane. The only reason you would want to play this card is A, you want to play with your opponent's card because you're starting out right now, I suppose, but that's only, don't craft this card. Don't craft it. If you get it, sure, mess around with it. But the only reason why you want to play this card is if you play against a 1-turn kill deck. So there is some decks in Hearthstone that can allow people to kill you in 1 turn. This is the only reason you will want to maybe play it. Like, in case you have no other option to win, you basically become the same deck as your opponent, sort of. But it's not a very good card. Same thing in, like, I guess arena. You don't want to. I'm assuming you do not want to get your opponent's cards, because there's a slight chance that your hand could be good or their hand could be really bad, or vice versa. So I don't know, it's up to you. Baku the Moon Eater, 9 mana 7/8. Start a game. If your deck has only odd cards, upgrade your hero power. And basically, these are what the upgraded hero power looks like. So for Druid, it's 2 mana, gain 2 armor and +2 attack this turn. For Hunter, 2 mana, deal 3 damage to enemy hero. 2 mana, 5 blast magnitude, deal 2 damage. This is for Mage. For Priest, 2 mana, restore 4 health. Totemic Slam, 2 mana, summon a totem of your choice. For Rogue, 2 mana, equip a 2/2 weapon. Soul Tap, 2 mana, draw a card. Warrior, 2 mana, gain 4 armor. And for Paladin, 2 mana, summon 2 1/1 recruits. So, this is not bad, but the only... Okay, I'll say this much. The Shaman, Rogue are really... Rogue and Hunter are bad. I'll say that much. Don't play that card in these 3 classes. And I guess Druid as well. I'd say I guess the best one, okay, the medium, like the okay ones, if you really want to, is Mage and Warlock, because drawing a card and not taking any damage is pretty good, and dealing 2 damage is sort of better than dealing 1 damage. But the best ones are Priest, Warrior, and Paladin. If you were to play Control Priest, Control Warrior, and a mid-range Paladin. Problem is though, if for us anyways, these hero powers aren't that useful for the decks that we're gonna be playing. Maybe for Priest, because I do have that in mind. Maybe even Warlock, because I might play the Zoo deck, but I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. Gan Greymane, so probably not. And then for Arena, you probably are not gonna try to play around this and try to only pick odd cards. And it's possible that you will get 3 cards given to you that you have to pick, 1 is even, so it's pretty hard. Gan Greymane, so I'll just say the same thing for Gan Greymane. It's not exactly good for Arena. Except Gan Greymane, his stats are okay. 6 mana, 6/5. If your deck has only even cards, your starting hero power costs 1. So I guess if you really want to use your hero power a lot, and it's a lot cheaper, it's good, but I don't know why you want to do that. Only even cost cards, same deal. So these may not be seen play, but we'll see. If it actually turns out to be OP, then you never know. Phantom Militia, 3 mana 2/4 Echo Taunt. So as the new keyword Echo says, these cards can be cast multiple times in the same turn. So let's say you have only Phantom Militia in hand, and you have 6 mana. You can play Phantom Militia. Most likely, it will come. There will be another copy in your hand, and you can play it again. So you can play Phantom Militia twice in the same turn, but basically using 1 card to get a lot of value and produce more. So like if you have 9 mana, you can play 3 of these. So I guess it's good in Arena. If you draw this in the late game, you can make a 9 mana 6/12 worth of stats. So that's not bad with 1 card, but it's just a 3 mana 2/4 taunt, which is kind of average. So I don't know if it's that good, but it's not bad. In Constructed, you don't want to play this because there are a lot better 3-drops to play. So yeah, Arena's not bad, but could be better. Militia Commander, 4 mana 2/5 Rush. Battlecry, gain +3 attack this turn. So it can attack a minion. It can't an enemy minion. It can't attack the face because that's charge. So basically, when you play it, it's a 4 mana 5/5, which is insane. But then after that, it becomes a 4 mana 2 attack something else, whatever HP it has left. So this card is not bad in Arena because you will most likely be able to kill anything by turn. If you play this on curve on turn 4, you will most likely be able to kill anything, and because of that, and you will probably get some HP left over since it has 5 health. So most likely it will maybe be like best case scenario, they play Chillwind Yeti, which is a 4 mana 4/5. You play Militia Commander and then you kill it, and you're left with a 2/1 still, and you have board control. So it's really good. I like it, and Constructed is not as good because we have Korkron Elite for Warrior, which is a 4 mana, 4/3 charge minion. So that's slightly better because as its attack is permanent. So yeah, but this is still not a bad card for Arena. Pumpkin Peasant, 3 mana 2 for Lifesteal. Lifesteal is that whenever it deals damage, it restores that much HP to your hero. Lifesteal each turn is in your hand, swap its attack and health. It's okay. You want to try to play it depending on your situation. If you just want if you just want to have a good, slightly bulkier minion, then you want the 2/4. If you're kind of desperate for health, a 4/2 is not bad because you can gain more HP. But it's interesting, I suppose. Not great, but yeah. I mean, it's not bad for Arena. It's normal. You won't play this in Constructed. You don't need this type of minion. You don't want this type of minion in your deck. Okay, so the brand new patch, 10.4. So the main thing to know is that there is a new Arena update. So basically, there's some new draft rules. Each pick in an Arena draft will now feature 3 cards of relatively equal power level, but mixed rarities. So, I guess I'll show you guys as soon as we draft an Arena deck. But basically, the cards will be relatively like the same, like power. So the power levels like let's say we can get like Chillwind Yeti, 4 mana 4/5. I don't know, Healing Dark Frost Rider, 3 mana 4/4, and like Fireball, 4 mana deal 6 damage. Let's just do that for an example. So yeah, but I can also mix rarities, so we can get like a rare and like 2 commons, so it's not bad. Picks 1, 10, 20, and 30 will continue their guaranteed rare quality card or better. The increased chance to draft cards from the most recent expansion has been removed until Witchwood. There are some new Arena cards, which I guess we could show, but they're not the greatest. They're not too insane, so you don't have to worry about it. I'll show it hopefully with the class. Hopefully we get one when we draft the Arena deck. All cards that are excluded from the Arena draft will remain unchanged. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna show you guys like how I'm sorry for like how much like I guess sort of groaning that I'm gonna do, because you will actually have to start making some really tough decisions, because since they're the same power level, you will have to really choose wisely. Instead, like before, it was only pick the best card, because there's usually only 1 good card or 2 bad ones. Now in this case, it's either 3 bad ones or 3 good ones. So this is going to be insane. Let's go in. We have enough gold, luckily. It costs 150 gold, so let's do it. And of course, no longer Wild Arena, so we're just going to play with standard cards. Let's go in. Druid, Paladin, or Hunter. Paladin is really strong. It's probably, I think it's definitely one of the top 3 classes. I drafted a Paladin deck, Arena deck earlier. It was really good. It was insane. Hunter kind of sucks, and Druid's okay unless you get a really good card. So let's play Paladin. Of course, hero power is 2 mana, summon a 1/1. Equality, Grindstream Enforcer, Mind Control tech. Equality is a good way to help clear the board. Grindstream Enforcer buffs at the end of your turn. Give all minions in your hand +1/+1. So it buffs the minions in your hand to make them even bigger, which is not bad. Mind Control tech is kind of the same as Equality, but it's a lot more YOLO since you take control of a random enemy minion if your opponent has 4 or more. This is these are all really good. I think it's too early to pick Equality because we want something that actually deals damage across the board. So like Consecration, which is 4 mana, deal 2 damage to all enemy minions. So that's a really good combo. Grindstream Enforcer is not bad, so is Mind Control tech. I think this is the first pick. We're gonna pick Grindstream Enforcer. It's just an overall strong card. Okay, so Night Juggler is rarity. Oh, that's really weird. Drago's Jailer, Knife Juggler, Toxic Surus. I think here we're gonna pick. Okay, so Drago's Jailer is not bad with Grand Street Enforcer, since if this dies, it adds 3/1/1s to my hand. And so if I play Grand Street Enforcer, I get 1 mana. Oh yeah, 1 mana 1/1s. I get 5. If I play Grand Street Enforcer, I get 1 mana 2/2s, and then so on and so forth. So on and so forth. So this could be pretty good. Knife Juggler is overall really good in Paladin just because you're always going to be summoning minions because of your hero power. Plastic Sewer is not bad, but I don't think we really want it at the moment. It's between these two. We're going to try Drygulch Jailer just because the synergy with Grand Street Enforcer is really good. Tusker Fisherman, Stand Against Darkness, Potion of Heroism. I think here we're gonna pick Stand Against Darkness. Potion of Heroism is not bad, but I think we could get some synergy with the Silverhand Recruits. I just have a gut feeling about it, so we're gonna pick it. Tusker Fisherman is not bad, but I don't. It's the first few cards, so. Oh. Iron Squire, Potion of Heroism, or Stand Against Darkness. I think here we're gonna pick Argent Squire. More early game cards like 0, 1, or 2, mainly 1 or 2 drops are really good, so Argent Squire's pretty good. Hello, Legendary! Oh my god. The Vorax is cute. 4 mana, 3/3. After you cast a spell on this minion, summon a 1/1 plant and cast another copy on it. This is actually not bad in Paladin because you do get a decent amount. Like if we pick the Potion of Heroism, we could play Potion of Heroism plus the Vorax, and it would summon another 1/1 plant and would cast it again. So we draw 2 cards. So it's not bad. Move the Guardian. 8 mana, 10/10 Battlecry. Equip ATS. Great stuff with the Guardian. It's a 1/3 weapon that whenever after you cast a spell, you summon a minion of the same cost. So let's say I comboed Medivh plus Stand Against Darkness. I would summon 5 1/1 recruits and summon a 5-drop. 5 drops are okay. But Deathwing. 10 mana 12/12 Battlecry. Destroy all other minions and discard your hand. This is the most YOLO option, and if your opponent goes all in, they have no cards and you're about to lose. This is really good. Let's pick it. Oh god. Frostwolf Grunt, Redemption, or Holy Wrath? Right now, actually, Redemption's really good. Whenever a friendly minion, when a friendly minion dies, we turn it to like one health. Iron Squire would basically just like be resurrected. Drago's Jailer, same thing. Like, so far, all the cards work with Redemption. Holy Wrath, 5 mana, draw a card and do damage equal to its cost. This is really expensive and it could be really bad. Like, if you draw like a low cost card, it will only do very low damage. So this is high risk, high reward. But I'm gonna pick Redemption. Plated Beetle, Steward Darkshire. Oh, Tarkreep. Oh my god, Steward Darkshire. This is really good combo with Stand Against Darkness. Whenever you summon a 1 health minion, give it Divine Shield. If we combo this with Stand Against Darkness, we basically summon 5 Argent Squires. That's amazing. I'm gonna pick it. Violet Worm, Grim Necromancer, or Toxic Surus. We're gonna pick Violet Worm. It's a very strong minion since it will most likely stick onto the board because its Death Rattle summons 7 1/1 grubs when it dies, which means you will almost always have something on the board, which is great for Paladin, so, or any class, any deck, so we're gonna pick it. Remember when I said you would get three good cards and 3 really bad cards? This is the case. We're gonna pick 2 feet chest, because Grimscar Oracle, we don't have any other Murlocs. It's a 1 mana 1/1. Eye for an Eye really sucks. Whenever your hero takes damage, deal that much damage to enemy hero. We're gonna pick 2 feet chest. It's a 0/4, but the turn at the next turn, it will become a 4 attack minion. So it's not bad. Pretty worse. Equality, Life Fuse, Stegodon, and Lone Champion. We're gonna pick Life Fuse, Stegodon. We have Drygulch, Jalen standing against Darkness, which will help immensely with I like to call them dudes. And Adapt gives basically gives a bonus. So this is really good. I'm gonna pick it. What? What? Again? I drafted another Paladin deck earlier. I had 2 legendaries, and one of them was Tyrion Fordring. Wow, Wicked Flame, Burn Bristle, 3-mana 2/2, Divine Shield, Taunt, Lifesteal. It's okay, but Tyrion is so good. 8-mana 6/6, Divine Shield, Taunt. Death Rattle, equip a 5/3 Ashbringer. So you get a really strong taunt on the board, and when it dies, you get a really strong weapon. Case closed. Death Speaker, I mean, same to you. Oh my Christ. Skillomancer, Tentacle Dissolve, Divine Favor. Tentacle Dissolve is the worst card probably to pick here because dealing 1 damage to all minions, my hero power makes 1/1s. 1-1 is 0. I don't want to lose my own board. Skillomancer, if it's your opponent's turn, summon a, and when it dies, summon an 8/8 skeleton. So basically, and Divine Favor, 3-mana draw cards until you have as many in hand as your opponent. This is good if you can dump your hand, but this deck doesn't really look like the deck that could dump my hand. So we're gonna pick Skelemancer. This basically forces your opponent to not play any cards that deal damage to your opponent's side of the board, but usually they can play around it. But so we'll see. Hammer Raft, deal 3 damage to our card. Knife Juggler, after you summon a minion, do 1 damage to a random enemy. We're gonna pick Knife Juggler. Drygulch Jailer is not bad considering we have 2 Life Fuse Stegodons, but Knife Juggler just works so well with my deck. I can summon so many tiny minions, so we're gonna play it. We're gonna pick it. Urban Farseer, Battlecry, restore 3 health. Smuggler's Run, give all minions in your hand +1/+1. With Necromancer, 4-mana 2/4, Battlecry, summon 2 1/1 skeletons. We're gonna pick Urban Farseer. It's overall a good card. 3-mana 3/3 with his stats and it restores 3 health. Holy Christ. Dino Size, 8 mana, send a minion's attack and health to 10. So you make a 10/10. That's not bad for hero power because you can make a 10 mana 10/10. But you usually want to use this like a finisher. But it's really slow for this type of deck. It's not bad, but it's not good. Consecration, like I was talking about, 4 mana, do 2 damage to all enemies. True Silver, whenever you, 4 mana 4 attack, 2 durability. Whenever your hero attacks, restore 2 health to yourself. These are both really strong cards. I think we're gonna pick Consecration because we do not have any board clears at the current moment. Even though we didn't pick Equality, this is still a really good card. True Silver is not bad, but at Tyrion, so if oh yeah, I guess this is another mechanic I should mention. So let's say I have True Silver Champion equipped, and Tyrion's on the board. If he dies, I get rid of my True Silver Champion and I equip the 5/3. So that's why this isn't as good. So we're gonna pick Consecration. Stonewind Champion, 7-mana 6/6, your enemies are +1/+1. Fellow Illusionist, 3-mana 4/3. During your turn, your hero is immune. This is not bad if you have weapons. But Stonewind Champion is just overall a really good card for Paladin because basically your 1/1s, like kind of like the Grand Enforcer, become 2/2s. So that's really good. We're gonna pick it. Mad Bomber, 2-mana 3/2, deal 3 damage randomly split up between all other characters. Target Creeper, 3-mana 1/5 taunt, has +2 attack during your opponent's turn. Stonehill Defender, 3-mana 1/4 taunt. Battlecry, discover, which is choose 1 of 3 cards to add to your hand. Discover a taunt minion. This could potentially discover Tyrion. I can get 2 of these. That's really good. Oh, the new Paladin card! I'm sorry, not the new Paladin card, the new Arena Paladin card. Hand of Salvation, 1 mana secret. Whenever your second minion dies in a turn, return it to life. So, actually, I'm gonna pick it, both because it's the new Arena card, and second, just to play some mind games with my opponent. Because, basically, normally, your opponent plays around Redemption. So your opponent would usually kill off the weakest minion so that Redemption only brings back a tiny minion. But with Hand of Salvation, if you have a big minion and a small minion, and they kill off the small minion first, if they're forced to kill the big minion, it comes back to life. So let's say, for example, we have Dragos Jailer on board. And then I play Tyrion Fordring. Let's say he kills my Dragos Jailer first because he wants to play around Redemption. So this dies, nothing happens. And then he kills my Tyrion Fordring. Hand of Salvation occurs, I get back this on board. I get back a second Tyrion Fordring on board. That's insane. These two are not bad. I run Berserker, 4 mana G5 Enrage. Plus 2 attack. Silverhand Knight, 5 mana 4/4 Battlecry, summon a 2/2 squire. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Rallying Blade, 3 mana D2. Battlecry, plus 3 attack, 2 durability. Battlecry, give +1/+1 to your mains with Divine Shield. We have 2 technically Divine Shield minions, but Steward of Darkshire will probably give Divine Shield, so this is really good. It's a really strong weapon. Spikeridge Steed, 6 mana. Give a minion +2/+6 and taunt. When it dies, summon a 2/6 with taunt. A 2/6 taunt. Outdoor Peacekeeper, Battlecry, change an enemy minion's attack to 1. It's all extremely good. We're gonna pick Spikeridge Steed because this buff is insane. Unless they have silence. But this is insane. Righteous Protector, 1 mana 1/1, taunt Divine Shield, so it's like Argent Squire but with taunt. Unidentified Maul gains a bonus 3 mana 2 attack 2 durability, gains a bonus affecting your hand. This is pretty strong because the bonus effects are really good. Argent Protector, 2 mana 2/2 Battlecry, give a friendly minion Divine Shield. Weapons are really good. So we're gonna pick Unidentified Maul. These both you could also pick because early game cards, but Identified Maul is like weapons are just so strong. So you know, again, I guess Tyrion Fordring, but still. Silvermoon Guardian, 4 mana 3/3 Divine Shield. Arrogant Crusader, 4 mana 5/2 Death Rattle. If it's your opponent's turn, summon 2/2 Ghoul. Shrieking Shroom, at the end of your turn, summon a random 1-cost minion. We're gonna pick Shrieking Shroom because this could work with Steward Darkshire, because whenever you summon a 1-health minion, give it Divine Shield. Since we're gonna be summoning 1-cost minions, they usually have 1 HP. What? Holy crap! That's a dirt legendary, but these all kind of suck. Leroy Jenkins, 5 mana 6/2 charge, Battlecry, summon 2 1/1 wealth for your opponent. So this is a good like finisher in case your opponent's low. You play Leroy, you killed him, you're happy. The Darkness, 4 mana, 20/20, but it starts dormant. So Battlecry, shuffle 3 counters into the enemy deck. When drawing, this awakens. So basically, you first start out with a 4 mana nothing. I'm not joking. You start out with a 4 mana nothing. You put 3 counters into the enemy's deck, and when they draw them, your 4 mana 20/20 awakens. Problem is, you don't want to. It's most of the time it will most likely be a 4 mana 0/0. You don't want that. Gruel, 8 mana 7/7. At the end of each turn, gain +1/+1. I actually like Leroy. It's a 5 mana fireball. Darkness is really bad because you don't want a 4 mana 0/0. Rule's not bad, but we have so much good late game already. Leroy can be used almost as remover or as an endgame finisher, so I like Leroy, so we're gonna pick him. Bloodsail Raider, 2 mana 2/3, battlecry, gain attack equal to the attack of your weapon. We have a couple of weapons, so it's not bad. Valfin Inquisitor, 1 mana 1/3, battlecry, your hero power becomes summon a 1/1 Murloc. We're not going to pick this card because we have a lot of good synergy with just Silverhand Recruits. The change hero power doesn't work with the other cards. Serenite Chain Gang, 4 mana 2/3 taunt, battlecry, summon a copy of this minion. Not bad, you get 2 2/3s for 4 mana. But I think here we're gonna play Bloodsail Raider. I just realized we need a ton more early game because we are already at the last few cards. I was too greedy with my picks, so we might still lose this. But then again, we have Deathwing. So when all else fails, you Deathwing. Dark Conviction, set a minion's attack and health to 3. Thunder Lizard, 3 mana 3/3. Battlecry, if you played an elemental last turn, adapt. We have no elementals. Emperor Cobra, 3 mana 2/3 poisonous. I think here we're gonna pick Dark Conviction. Usually it's a lot better if you have a ton of minions on board. So I think this will do well. Also, it can turn a big minion into just a 3/3, so that's pretty good. A Light in the Darkness, discover minion, give it +1/+1. Shallow Gravedigger, 3 mana 3/1, Death Rattle, add a random Death Rattle minion to your hand. Midnight Drake, 4 mana 1/4, battlecry, gain +1 attack for each other card in your hand. We're gonna pick a Light in the Darkness. This is, I guess, pretty flexible. These two cards kind of suck. Lost in the Jungle, 1 mana summon 2 1/1 Silverhand Recruits, Unidentified Maul, and Archer Protector. We're gonna pick Lost in the Jungle. We need more early game, and Archer Protector is good if we have a board. We don't have much early game board. Golaka Crawler, 2 mana 2/3, battlecry, destroy a pirate and gain +1/+1. Sending a Darkness, Direwolf Alpha, Dire Doge, 2 mana 2/2, adjacent minions +1 attack. We're gonna pick Direwolf Alpha because Golaka Crawler is not bad, but you won't see as many pirates in Arena. Sending a Darkness, we need early games, so we're gonna be in favor of Direwolf Alpha. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 early game cards that we can play. We're gonna pick this. Yeah, that's good synergy with the amount of tokens in my deck. Silphid Swarmer, 3 mana 3/5, can only attack if your hero attack this turn. So it's good if your deck has a lot of weapons or your druid. Howling Commander, 3 mana 2/2, battlecry. Draw a Divine Shield minion from your deck. Adaptation, 1 mana, adapt a friendly minion. This card is insane. We have Tyrion, which has Divine Shield. And of course, we also have the little Argent Squire. So this is almost always a guarantee to draw a card. Unless I get unlucky, of course. But this is pretty good. Last card. Spiked Hog Rider. 5 mana 5/5. Battlecry. If an enemy minion has taunt, gain charge. Sword of Justice. 3 mana 1 attack 5 durability. After you summon a minion, give it +1/+1. And this loses 1 durability. Spiteful Summoner, 6 mana 4/4, battlecry, reveal a spell from your deck, summon a random minion with the same cost. This is bad because we have a lot of cheap spells and the highest cost spell is 6. It's not bad, but more than likely it will be a bunch of small cost spells. Spiked Hog Rider is not bad, but again, we have good late game already. So I think we're gonna be in favor of Sword of Justice. This is not bad because when you're buffing, you usually want to use this just so that you can buff your minions, and that's pretty good, all things considered. So yeah, we're gonna pick Sword of Justice. Holy 3 legendaries! I don't remember the last time I've had 3 legendaries in an arena deck. I swear, I feel like they made the arena rates crazy. Like, they made legendaries almost always guaranteed. Like, this is insane. What the heck? I feel like this might be even more insane than my... Like, here, let me show my other Paladin deck. My deck tracker. This is my other paladin deck. It's not bad because in this one, I have Tyrion again. I have your shard, which is 10 mana, 10/10. At the end of your turn, summon a random minion from your deck. So it's not bad. I also have Call to Arms, which is 4 mana, recruit 3 minions that cost 2 or less. So this is pretty good in fitting out my deck. Since I have a bunch of like kind of like cheap minions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I feel like the deck that I have currently in my account is in this account is so much better. I don't know. The win conditions are so good. The late game is so good, and I actually have a little bit more early game than this deck. So I'm impressed. We're gonna do this other part. How much? Wow, I've already been rambling for like 36 minutes. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I try my best to probably like speed that up as much as possible because like before I was getting like so many crazy picks that were really hard to choose. So yeah, we're also gonna change the quest. I will play arena eventually. The heck. So right now let's play some quick ranked so that I can get some gold and so that I can yeah. That way I can get back some I could get an extra slot for the next quest, next daily quest. But yeah, like that's insane. Hopefully these next 2 games will be easy. And then I'm about to run into a crazy deck so that way I can end the video hopefully a lot quicker.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Whoa.
Victory or death!
A warrior
Asked for it.
at rank 24? I mean, I guess I should expect anything since it's since I'm at rank 24, but wow. Damn. You gonna play the warrior? Warrior right now sucks. A lot. There's only like 2 decks, I suppose, for warrior, but one of them's gonna be rotated out really soon, I want to say. Yeah, one of them's gonna be rotated out as soon as Witchwood, the next expansion, comes out. And the other deck is expensive and really hard to play. So I suggest do not play it.
What you want? My eyes are open.
Playing the Urban Forest here is much better. Also, just because they have a battle cry doesn't mean you should just hold on to it. So like Shadow Sun Cleric, for example, since it can buff a minion, normally best case scenario you can buff a minion. But let's say that this is like the only card you have in your hand, or like let's say this is the like before in the scenario. This was the like in case it's the only 3 cards like minion in your hand. Play it. Like ooze. Especially if you're playing a deck that doesn't have weapon. I mean, warriors have weapons. But let's say you play against a priest, play ooze. Like, don't try to hope for the best. Don't be greedy and try to hope for the best case scenario. Also, he messed up, or he should have killed my minion. Because War Sun Commander 3/2 do your charge means +1 attack. He gave it charge. But charge is give a friend enemy in charge, it can't attack heroes this turn. So think of it like what was that card? What was the text? I already closed it, didn't I? Think of it like the rush. Charge is gonna become rush. Unless yeah. Yeah. Which is gonna be a little weird, but okay, so here, I think I'm just gonna Elven Archer and then Fire Blast this, That way, this doesn't die to this because it has it's a 3 attack, 3 health. Then I'm gonna value trade the 2-3, and we're done.
Time runs out on me.
One shot,
I'm not gonna play on 3 missiles because we do not have to. Oh yeah. Okay, so also for I guess my for my Twitch viewers.
What now?
So this series on YouTube, I'm gonna do mostly pre-recordings. I will probably do these recordings in advance.
Don't mess with
So yeah, I'm probably just gonna do them in advance. When I do stream, I will probably do one episode at the max because I want to still play some other games because I could easily record this in my off time. When I stream, I probably want to just do some other stuff like, I don't know, Fortnite or something. Fortnite, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna play Arcane Explosion to deal 1 damage, so that these 2 die. Then we're gonna play Arcane Missiles and hope that it hits the Razorfin Hunter at least once. That way, if it does hit it only once, I can Fire Blast it and it dies. So let's do that. Best case is that Arcane Missiles kills. Okay, that's fine. So we're just gonna hero power it and go. Next turn we can play Faceless Summoner into Firelands Portal. So that's a really good curve. Ah. Fire Witness. Okay, so I do not know if he has another weapon in this deck. What? Okay, here's a tip. Use weapons mainly for killing minions. Because if you trade with your weapon and your face, that means your minions will most likely have, well, will hopefully have an easier time of like potentially living on the board. So here, I think we're just going to Fire Blast the 1/1. And then ooze to destroy his weapon, and then we're gonna trade the 1/1 to the 1/1, and then go face with the 2/1.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay. I could have just played Faceless Summoner, but I won't have as great of a board. And he would still have his weapon. So...
The gates are open.
Oh! That's pretty efficient. So we're just gonna play Firelands Portal and then go face. Because this deals 5 damage, which is really efficient. Oh wow, I got a ton. I got one of the warrior minions. It's cute. 5 mana D6 taunt, death rattle, shuffle a 6/9 dire horn with taunting into your deck. He's so cute.
Ready to ride.
Oh. I have a ton. Oh. Do you know how to math? Oh god. He may know how. No. Okay. I don't think he know how to math. I have this lovely card called Taunt. That has. I have this lovely card that has. see. You only know the face. Don't always go face. Can we? Do we win? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Yeah, come out. Okay. Oh yeah. Wow. Angry Chicken's Crate. Wow. Okay. Let's hopefully finish off the next game. But yeah. Do not always go to the face.
Jaina versus Valir.
Hello, Rogue.
Watch.
Do not
Back. You asked for
always
it.
go to the face. Oh god. Frostbolt's not bad because since it's a rogue, they will almost always have a weapon because of their hero power. So just a pass. Wow, I could deal so much damage to the face, but that's incorrect. So we're just gonna open Archer and
One shot, one
that's kind of stupid. Oh, no. Smart. Okay. I was hoping he would just play hero power, but I forgot that he had the coin. So okay, I could risk Arcane Missiles, hitting this twice, and then playing Remaining Forester, or we can do the safe side and just Frostbolt it and then ping his face. I want to risk it because I'm stupid. Oh! Dang. RNG wasn't in my favor. Oh well, it's okay. Hopefully play something with 2 or less attack, that way my CP code could kill it.
one shot, one
Not exactly what I meant. Oh. Oh my god, he's going to the face. Oh! I'll play that next turn. So we're just gonna Stampede Kodo. Just because we can efficiently get rid of it. So freeze effects against against heroes, against classes that have weapons or could attack using. Oh, that's annoying. Against yeah, that have weapons or could attack the attack that can give themselves attack. But this, I just realized, why would you sap it if I can just kill it again? Or I can play Faceless Summoner. But this is efficient. Not in terms of mana cards, but like in terms of killing enemies. So sap returns the enemy main to your opponent's hand. This is very strong. Because you can just get rid of something really big. And make them play it again. Alright. Yeah, freeze is nice because since frozen characters lose their next attack, you can stop like their hero from attacking anything. So that's really good. Actually, I could have just Violence Portal him in the face, but I want a bigger board.
So many options.
To Northrend.
Oh. Let me guess. The face. No? Trade? What? Okay. So here. I'm gonna force about that. Actually, we have arcane missiles. We're gonna risk it again. First, let's do this. Nice. So what we're gonna do, so that he can't just hero power this down, we're gonna frostbolt him in the face. And then we're gonna play water elements. This way we can easily permanently ping him. I could have played Urban Ring first here and then pinged him. I could have healed the 5-1 or myself. But or I could play explosive route that way because next minion die. Okay, you don't. Okay, I'm sorry. Here we're just gonna hit him in the face, and finally portal him in the face, and then we're gonna ping him in the face. Yeah. Oh, never mind. We're gonna. Okay, it's Witchwood Dreadlord. 5 mana, 4/5. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to all enemy minions. We're gonna ping off the 2/2. That way it goes to 1 HP. And. Okay. Wow, that was insane. Alright, I think we are about done here. Unless he has something. Actually, no, I have Fireball on him. What am I talking about? He's still dead.
Well played.
Major super overpowered. You're dead. You're dead. Can't go face. You're frozen.
I give up. Well played.
Okay, so that's all it for this part, guys. Just going over some announcements and news, all that sort of good stuff, and then drafting a crazy arena deck and doing a little bit of ranks. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Of course, you did hit that like button down below, and of course, if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next part. Take care.